Hey folks, welcome to Asheville. Citizen Vinyl in Asheville, North Carolina. I'm so glad you're here. Finally, the CD came out. And I'm so glad to see you. Trust me, I can see you. As I drive into tomorrow and the miles keep flying by, with the stars above to guide me in this West Virginia sky. Your love is like a beacon always guiding me back home. Like a wheel my mind keeps turning on this winding road back home. Yeah. Just around the corner, just around the bend, just around the corner, I'll be holding you again. I'll be holding you again. Minutes turn to hours, hours turn to days. The journey home gets longer every time you go away. I watch the late night moon falling from the sky. Soon I'll be walking through your front door, falling deep into your eyes. Yeah, yeah. Just around the corner, just around the bend, just around the corner, I'll be holding you again. I'll be holding you again. Yeah. Oh, it's good to be back. Drifting through the headlights, the valley's coming into view. The early morning clouds with the sunrise peeking through. Tired of living through this windshield, wondering what new town I'm in. Soon I'll be wrapped up in your arms, your face next to mine again. Yeah, yeah. Just around the corner, just around the bend, just around the corner, I'll be holding you again. Just around the corner, just around the bend, just around the corner, I'll be holding you again. I'll be holding you again. Yeah, holding you again. Just around the corner. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Citizen Vinyl. And I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy to show you this. Right here. We've been working on this for a long time. Yeah, it looks upside down. I know. But that's the thing. Thanks to Mark Harness, who designed this great album cover. And he lives here in Asheville. So here is normal, isn't normal anymore. I'll show a little bit of it more in a little bit. And I'd like to play a tune for you now. If Phil Slate is, if he's online. This goes out to him. Because I don't know if any of you know about Folk Alliance, but it is a great organization. It's countrywide. They have conferences all around the country. And I wrote this after one, when somebody in a hotel room was serving whiskey and pie, and it was Phil Slate. And this goes out to you, buddy. It's on the new album. It's called Whiskey and Pie. Oh yeah, it's so good to be back. I have a special song. Well, they're all special songs, yeah, I know. But for all you people back in Rutherford County, thank you for watching. And any of you guys that remembered Doc and Charlie. It's a tune I wrote for him, and it's called My Father's a Quiet Man. Last Christmas Eve I had a dream. My father was reaching out to me. He was standing near the fireplace. A younger man, I could see his face. I could hear his voice and it felt so real. And we talked for hours there in my dream. Yes, my father was a quiet man, and sometimes hard to understand. In church when I was only 3, he stood so tall there next to me. He held a hymnal open wide. It was there his voice could ring a mountainside. Years ago my brother passed away, and the angel spoke to me that day. As I walked into my father's house, he was standing there reaching out. He gave me such a long embrace. Quiet tears were falling from his face. And I learned how strong a man can be when death befalls the family. My father was a quiet man, and sometimes hard to understand. I look at him, I see myself in a photograph upon the shelf. I watch my son, now he's 21. A father someday he will become. And I hope someday he'll understand how sometimes I can be a quiet man. My father was a quiet man. So the album, let me tell you about Neilson Hubbard. I really love Mary Gaucher's record, and most of all, I love Ordinary Elephants' latest record. And when I heard that, I went, man, who did that? So you read the credits on these things, it said Neilson Hubbard. And I went, man, I'd like to meet Neilson. Maybe he would help me. I didn't know if he would even listen to me. And I sent him some demos, and he called up and said, hey, man, let's make a record. So we spent a lot of time on the phone, just talking about things, and I had demos. And this was before COVID. I had the idea for Normal Isn't Normal Anymore before COVID. And it just so happened to work out that way. And we went into the studio before the pandemic, and it was amazing. Neilson, he's just full of heart and soul. And I would play something and go, I want to do it over. And he'd go, nope, can't do it over. That's it. So I trusted him. And this is one tune that I really love what he helped me on, because I was having a hard time with it. And he went, man, just sing it. Don't worry about it. I also had a cold the week before, and he said, man, it's going to make you sound better. So, and we had so many great musicians. It's called Changing. I am not done changing, out on the run changing. I may be old and I may be young, but I am not done changing. I met someone changing, we had some fun changing. Sometimes I wonder if she'll be the one when I am done changing. Some of us stop running, some of us went home, some of us don't got one, so we built one of our own. Friends behind their fences, hey, looking at me strange, wondering if I'm gonna come to my senses, but I'm still changing, and I can't change my ways. I see the sky changing, reminds me of my changing. Wish I could tie a rope round the sun, 'cause I am not done changing. Time's been talking to me, yeah, whispering in my ear, saying follow your heart till it tears you apart. But hearts keep changing, yeah, hearts keep changing. I am not done changing, out on the run changing. I may be old and I may be young, but I am not done. No, I'm not done changing. I am weather done changing. Not done. Whew. Thanks again for tuning in. It is my album release show, and I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. I'm drinking this in honor of our 45th president. I'm drinking bleach tonight. It's really good bleach. I would like to talk about Citizen Vinyl. First of all, let me thank Stephen Bach, who is helping us with StreamYard tonight. Silently, we can't hear it, but I want to hear you clap for Stephen because he's doing a great job. So, Stephen, why don't you put up that first slide of Citizen Vinyl. This is the greatest building, and it's so historical and so Art Deco. It was built in 1938, 1939, and it was the original Asheville Times building where they printed papers. So do the next slide. Down in the basement of this building, they were printing papers. For centuries and centuries, they were printing papers. But it also, on the third floor, where I'm at now, you can go to the next one. Oh, this is the front now. So it looks very much the same as it did when it was built. Next slide. Now, this is where we're on the third floor of the Citizens Time building. And in 1939, WWNC had a radio station up here. And many of you might not know it, but it was like the second most awesome radio station in the country. It drew a lot of people because it had, we're in the land of the sky. That's what they call Asheville. And it had this broad reach with AM radio. So lots of people came here in this room that I'm in, and also the other room. If you see that emblem or that thing on the floor, that's still here. And I was told by Gar Raglan, who is the CEO, runner, big dude here. He's a great guy. You should meet him sometime. He told me that they had that floor with asbestos, and they called him and said, "Do you want us to keep what's under that floor?" And he came and looked at him and went, "Oh, yeah, we got to keep that." So show the next slide. There is the floor and the control room that Gar put in, and it's a beautiful control room. Lots of great gear. And also, what's funny about this is that Bluegrass Situation just premiered my video for Father. My Father's a Quiet Man this week. And Bill Monroe pretty much started his bluegrass conquest here in the studios of WWNC, in these very walls. I mean, it's amazing. You can feel history in this when you walk into it. So bluegrass, I'm not saying bluegrass was born here, but I'm kind of thinking that it was born within these walls in the Citizen Studio. So you can go to the next. And the record pressing plant is downstairs. It is really awesome. It's where the cafe is, and you can watch them press records here while you eat in the cafe. Next slide, and that great cafe. This is the first floor. It's like this high ceilings, and just a great place. So if you're in Asheville, you don't have to come here to record. You can come here to have a bagel and coffee, or you can come here to press your records, or you can come here and record in a AAA recording studio. I'm not selling the place. I just love it. It's great. So I wanted you guys to know about this. It's the only record pressing plant in North Carolina, one of the few in the Southeast. So there's Citizen Vinyl. Thank you, Citizen Vinyl, for doing this and letting me be here. And this song I wrote long before, well, not long, but a year ago. And I was going around the country touring and talking to people, and people were saying, wow, things that we hold dear are kind of like going away. We don't know what's happening with everything. Things are changing too fast for us. What's normal doesn't feel like normal anymore. So I'm going to get a harmonica. So I messed around with these lyrics for a long time because I thought, well, this is a pretty touchy subject, but I wanted to say something. And as it turns out, it became the title of the new album. And it's called Normal Isn't Normal Anymore. Talking heads on my TV. Who can I trust? Who can I believe? I long for the days when true meant true, but normal isn't normal anymore. Early morning, I walk the streets. I feel the anger, I feel the heat. There was a time when anyone was welcome at the door, but normal isn't normal anymore. Whatever happened to the golden rule? Now who's the bully and who's the fool? All is forsaken in this Wi-Fi world, but normal isn't normal anymore. Mothers and fathers, where does your heart belong? Your sons and daughters, who's teaching them right from wrong? Where is the village that once raised me into a man? Yeah, normal isn't normal anymore. Broken promises, manifestos and tweets, spreading your hatred, your lies and deceits, hiding behind your smoke screen of fear. No, normal isn't normal anymore. many times must I watch in disbelief the parents in mourning and a nation in grief? What's more important than in the life of a child? But normal isn't normal anymore. The world I once knew is fading away. I'm running on empty on this lost highway. I feel like I'm drowning in this pouring rain. But normal isn't normal. No, normal isn't normal. Normal isn't normal anymore. So I put out a video a couple of months ago. What year is it? This is a tune called Another Year. Jane walks through the big city all alone in a cardboard box and a blanket she calls home. Too hungry and too tired for tears, she begs to make it through another year. Joe signed up to fight the war overseas. They handed him a gun, said, "Now go fight for peace." Now he wakes up every night, sweating in fear, in a wheelchair that helps him make it through another year. Every face is a mirror, every face has a name. On the streets we may look different, but alone we all look the same. Mary's husband John is barely hanging on. At the end of his rope, his life savings almost gone. The treatments that he needs are at a cost so dear. She keeps trying to help him make it through another year. Diego tries to swim the river wide, never knowing if he'll make it to the other side. The voice of freedom keeps ringing in his ear, in hopes his family can make it through another year. Every face is a mirror, every face has a name. On the streets we may look different, but alone we're all the same. I get in such a hurry, sometimes I lose my way. So many people come and go, and the years fade away. But in my life there's one thing that remains clear. Don't wanna face this world alone through another year. Every face is a mirror, every face has a name. On the streets we may look different, but alone we all look the same. Another year, together we just might make it through another year. You and me, another year. So now, a happy tune about a dog. A dog named Maddie. How many of you out there have a dog? Raise your hand. I can't see you, but raise your hand. And how many have a Treeing Walker coonhound? We have a dog named Maddie, and she is just the greatest dog. She's really a cat. But if you have a cat, you know what I'm talking about. But she'll jump the fence. She's getting better at it, but she's jumped the fence probably 40 times since we've had her, the backyard. We just can't keep her in. I watched her jump the fence one time, and it's a 6-foot fence, but she somehow gets her back paws on the second 2x4 and then jumps over. It's amazing, but it's a real pain. And I wrote this tune watching her, or after watching her escape. So it's sort of my soundtrack to her jumping the fence. It's on the new album. And Maddie, if you're watching tonight, this is your tune, and it's called Over the Fence. Maddie, you bad dog. We love you. We got a new dog too called Charlie. And he's a mess. But he's young. He's a teenager. He's a plot hound. And this song, sometimes things just don't go the way you want. And I came up with this tune after I was just fed up one day. I said, man, what else is going to go wrong? It's just, and you know, it's always something. And it's on the new album, and it's called It's Always Something. And if you want to sing, you can. Here's your chance. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. There once was a woman, she lived in a shoe. She had so many kids, she didn't know what to do. I asked her one day how she got in such a stew. She said it must be something that I did or I didn't do. Every day I keep trying the best I can do, but it's always something that I did or I didn't do. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can do it. Yeah, 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 yeah. There once was a man, he had a demanding wife. She left him one day, said he had ruined her life. In court the judge asked him, why she's so mad at you? He said it must be something that I did or I didn't do. Every day I keep trying the best I can do, but it's always something that I did or I didn't do. Sometimes I stand tall, and sometimes I fall. I can't be to blame for not knowing it all. When trouble falls down out of the blue, I'm only human. I can only do the best I can do. I get these letters from the IRS, and oftentimes it causes me to drink in excess. Can't keep up with it all. They say more taxes are due. Must be something that I did or I didn't do. Every day I keep trying the best I can do. It's always something that I did or I didn't do. I say out with the old, in with the new. Always something that I did or I didn't do. Like hit a wrong chord. Last chance. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's always something. Yeah, I like a bad chord. I was walking through Winston-Salem a couple of years ago. I don't know if you've been to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, but it's a great, great town. And it is the center of North Carolina music. It's actually the center of the universe in music for, as far as I'm concerned, when I was growing up in high school, and so many people came from Winston-Salem. So Winston was a center of tobacco, cigarettes. It was cash crop, especially for North Carolina, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever. And I was walking downtown, and I was looking at the R.J. Reynolds factory and looking at these big smokestacks, and I thought, man, those are really cool. And I posted a photo on Instagram with the title, When Tobacco Was King. And my friend Susan Cattaneo, great songwriter and performer herself in Boston, texted me and said, why don't we write a song together and call it When Tobacco Was King? And so we did. And it's on the album, and it's called When Tobacco Was King. Smoke in our lungs, stains on our teeth. We were so young, hooked on nicotine, standing in the corner waiting for the cool. Post-war kids, we were nobody's fool. Young America in 53, gonna live forever like James Dean. We were slaves to the corporate machine, back when tobacco was king. Lighting up a pack a day, made a deal with the devil in every ashtray, breathing in pleasure on a lucky strike. All we heard were lies. Young America, so naive, we were smoking away our dreams while they lined their pockets with ashes and greed. Back when tobacco was king. They'll never stop, they'll never put us down. Why would they ever stop with so many jewels in their crown? Hey, you in the corner, vaping away. You think that you're so cool with no price to pay. We learned the hard way, now it's hard to breathe. We're all slaves to the corporate machine. Young America, don't be fooled. It's the same old devil coming after you while they line our pockets with ashes and greed. Big tobacco's still king. Tobacco's still king. You better believe it, tobacco's still king. Yeah. When tobacco was king. Thanks again for coming tonight. A couple more songs for you. Again, all of you people that helped me with the Kickstarter campaign, that was a big help in bringing this thing together. I never thought this one would come out. And it's also got a booklet here with some old guy next to a wall. You might like that. And this is, I just thank you so much. I didn't make this. You guys helped me make this. And it means so much. It's getting some really, really good reviews. I can't believe what good response it's getting, actually. It's, blowing me away. So thank you. And thank you for being here tonight. Good friend of mine, Lisa Bastoni, who is a great songwriter, singer. I saw her at Folk Alliance in Swerfa in Austin, Texas. And we were talking. She said, yeah, I do videos. I went, wow, I've got this song that would be great for an animated video. And she said, well, let me try it. So Lisa tried this, and it's a song about some intruders to our house who wouldn't leave. And I'll let the song explain it. But thank you, Lisa, for such a great video. It's on the album. And here is Birds in the Chimney. I've got birds in my chimney. They moved in the other day. Baby birds in the chimney. They sure have a lot to say. Without an invitation, how dare that they move in? When they got here, they were strangers. Now they act like next of kin. How long will they stay here? How long will this go on? The dogs begin to howl when they sing their happy song. Yeah, what an inconvenience. How long will they stay? It's Bertie Woodstock in the chimney, rock and rollin' all damn day. Yeah, all damn day. I had no one to talk to, always feeling down and out. I have no one to share my life inside this empty house. I was fine before they came, happy to be sad. I was content to be alone, always trading good for bad. Baby birds in my chimney, they sing their happy song. At first I didn't want them, now I'll miss them when they're gone. Yes, I'll miss them when they're gone. Yeah, don't fly away. Birds were singing in the morning, they were singing late at night. We had a party in the nest, turned my frown into a smile. I had birds in my chimney, they left me yesterday. Baby birds in the chimney, please come back again someday. Don't fly away. Yeah, come back and stay. baby birds in my chimney. Thank you, Lisa Bastoni. Thank you, Neilson Hubbard. Thank you, Will Kimbrough, for playing guitar on my album. Thank you, Carrie Estrin, for helping me make this album possible. Thank you, Sarah Bennett, IVPR, for helping promote this album to the world. And thank you, Stephen Bach, for doing the show tonight on StreamYard. Thank you, Suzanne Ruggles, for being the best friend and wife. And thank you, Matt Abernethy and Sarah Abernethy. And thank you, Gar at Citizen Vinyl. And just so many thank yous. I can't tell you. Tonight, I didn't think we'd pull it off, and we did, and you made it happen. Because I play music for you guys, and I'm connecting. Finally, trying on this streaming thing. So this is a tune that I've been playing since college, and American Songwriter liked it last year, and it's on the album too. And it's Bob Dylan's Oxford Town. Oxford Town, everybody got their head bowed down. Sun don't shine above the ground. Hey, hey, I'm going down to Oxford Town. He went down to Oxford Town, guns and clubs followed him down. All because his face was brown. Better get away from Oxford Town. Oxford Town, around the bend, I come to the door, couldn't get in, all because the color of the skin. What do you think about that, my friend? Me and my gal and my gal's son, we got met with a tear gas bomb. Don't even know why we come. We're going back where we come from. Yeah, yeah, we come from. Oxford Town in the afternoon, everybody's singing a sorrowful tune. 2 men died 'neath the Mississippi moon. Somebody better investigate soon. Oxford town, everybody got their head bowed down. Sun don't shine above the ground, I ain't never going back. No, I ain't never going back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm never going back. Why would we ever go back? Never go back. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, and stay tuned. I'm going to keep playing on stream, live streaming this year, so thank you so much. Take care, be safe, have a good weekend, and we'll see you later.